was like second to the academic mission.
I mean, Coach K tries to put the best basketball team he can on the court, and at the end of the day, that's what he's going to do. He's going to recruit guys that he likes and thinks can fit in his system, and he's really just going to help them grow. I mean, as far as the one-and-done thing is, the one-and-done thing is more about the player than the coach. You know, ultimately, you're the one making the decision to go to the league. So, I mean, I don't really know how that pertains to the question.
I had to ask. I mean, you've answered it fairly. I just had to ask the question.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
Our angle has gotten a reputation as being kind of an overly complicated offensive system. What did you get that sense just in breaking down film? Is it something that you feel like is going to take time for you to adapt to coming out of it?
I mean, a little bit. It'll take time, but for me, I just feel like the system is a system that you need versatile guys. You need guys that complement each other very well and kind of have chemistry. You got to have guys that they got to play in it for a while before you get really good at it. And so I think the teams that didn't win championships, they had a chemistry and a sort of teamwork between the system. Knowing what guys are going to do even before they do it. And so I think that's what made it really successful.
Are there certain players that you've watched in that system before, whether with the Lakers or the Bulls or the Phil or any of those teams that you kind of can compare yourself to your skill set wise?
I mean, a little bit, but they just have so many talented guys that have come through. I'm sure if I really looked at the rosters, I would love to compare myself to Kobe and Michael, but I'm just really not there yet. I haven't won the amount of championships they have, but I mean just those guards, those guys on the wing that can score in so many different ways and are good passers, good rebounders, just those type of guys.
How much did your year at Duke impact your game? Was it mostly the mental approach? Is that what helped you get to this point, you think?
I think just hard work and understanding the game, understanding how to approach the game, understanding really just how to make myself the best player, whether it's on the court, take care of my body or watching film, things like that. My father just told me to enjoy the process, stay in the moment, live in the moment, and just enjoy it all. Whether it's doing media stuff or hanging out in the hotel with my friends, he's lived through it all. He knows the moments that you really cherish, those with your teammates, when you're just having fun, regardless if it's on the court or not. So just enjoying it. You only get one life, so just enjoy every moment. And as far as my faith, I would say that just praying, working hard, leaving it all in God's hand is something that has gotten me here.
How is the combine testing effectively compared to the draft or the athletic testing preparation?
No, I mean for me, no, honestly, I feel like my workouts are more geared to get me ready for NBA season than the combine or even the NBA workouts. I mean, you want to do well in the workouts, and I feel like I did, but for me, it's about being ready to go when October 31st rolls around.
You train at a private facility or just stay at the
private facility. I was here in New York. I mean, that's something that's very exciting. Just the opportunity, to think about that. I've been able to talk to him a little bit, but our relationship up to this point has been, helping me out with the transition from college to the league, and so just to get to know him, but also knowing the type of player he is, being able to score and facilitate in so many different ways. I think that's something that I can definitely compliment, and I think playing alongside him, him being as hungry as he is, and the players that we could possibly have around us, and the returning players that if I were to go to them, then it'd be a great thing, and hopefully go in a positive direction.
Should you get hit by the Knicks? It's in New York. Could you imagine the reception you might get tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's a lot of clapping and no boos, from the crowd. But it's a basketball city. They live and die with the Knicks, and right now, it's not the best of times, but the fans are really behind the team, and so I think it's a fan base that I could really grow and flourish with.
The U.S. yesterday that Jeff Keegan's coming up tomorrow.